All right, so from time to time, we've lost ATM locations. I hear it all the time, see it in the chats. People lose ATM locations and they get very frustrated. I tell you what, for me, actually, it makes me sick to my stomach to get an empty feeling in my stomach when we do end up losing a location. But I go back to some of my core principles and why did I lose that location? It's because I didn't follow sometimes my rule of thumb. And so what we do is I'm going over this because I hope this helps you guys of how not to lose a location and protect yourself from this ever happening to you. Point number 1, always make the right deal. So what's the right deal? The right deal is a deal that will put the most amount of money in your pocket for you, the ATM company. Try not to do a 50-50 deal out of the box. Try not to give too much away. Always make sure that you're doing the right deal in the beginning. And what does that mean? Because now, hey, I'm gonna make a bad deal in the beginning. No, you don't make a bad deal in the beginning. You make a good deal in the beginning that makes you money. If you start out with a bad deal, then you have no incentive to stay in that deal because you'll say, hey, you know what? I'm not making any money in that deal. Let's say a convenience store says, hey, I want 50-50, and you just wanted the deal. So you go in there and give them 50-50, and you know what? Now you're not making any money, so what do you not do? You don't cater to that account, and sooner or later, you'll be out on your ear because you've made mistakes and the ATM isn't making you money, so you don't cater to that ATM. Point number 2, make sure you put enough money in the ATM to get you from collection period to collection period is what I like to call it, or from the time you're gonna put money into the ATM to the next time you're gonna put money in ATM. Don't shortchange it and don't say, oh, you know what, I'll get there tomorrow. It might not run out. Put enough money in to get to the next time so you can not lose a location because sooner or later, the ATM's out of money, it's out of money, it's out of money. And then the store owner's calling you to take the ATM out because it's always out of money. The way you handle this is make sure that you put enough money in the ATM. We see it all the time. Guys get into the ATM business, they put $500, they put $800 in the ATM. That's not enough money. Wait till you get enough money to start your ATM business. But make sure you put enough money in the ATM or you're gonna lose location. And then again, what are you gonna do? Pick up your ATM, bad feeling in your stomach for losing that location. So if you're thinking about starting your own profitable ATM business but didn't know where to start, stay to the end of the video and I will show you our checklist entitled ATM Business Passive Income Checklist. The 5 things you need to know to start your profitable ATM business so you can have a clear roadmap towards ATM business success. You can earn between $250 and $1,500 of passive income every single month. All right, let's get back to the video. Point number 3, this is a big one for me. I always tell you guys this, get a location agreement, a contract, an SLA, whatever you get. Do not put an ATM into a location without this. This is a surefire way to lose that location somewhere down the road because you didn't have a location agreement. Now, this is a deal breaker for me. You know why? Because I don't like this feeling that I get when we lose a location. I did everything right. I put the ATM in there. We gave a good competitive split. We serviced that ATM, yet I lost it because of something that was beyond my control. What was beyond my control? Somebody else making a better deal. What was in my control? Getting a contract up front. If we get the contract up front, we insure ourselves for when those muddy waters or those waves come in to crash down on your head because somebody else is offering just a little bit more to bump you out of location. So how we avoid that is you get a location agreement that'll keep you in the location for as long as possible, and it gives you the opportunity if somebody is offering more, you say, hey, we have a location agreement, this is the deal, but when the deal gets down to the end, you know what we can do is we can change the deal, the pricing, or we can change the commission split, or if you want to keep that location agreement and then you just want to sign an extension, then you can do that. It'll give you the control that you need because you're in the business for the ATM. Point number 4, don't forget to stop and talk to the business owner from time to time. Make sure that you're doing a good job for them, that they're okay with your performance. Maybe sometimes those talks lead to new locations. Maybe they have a cousin or a brother or a sister or somebody else that's going to open up a store, and you could be that person. If you don't do that from time to time, you will lose an opportunity because maybe somebody else will come in and you won't get that opportunity. And you would have got it if you would have just paid attention and talked to that owner. So always spend time with that owner. Now here's the reverse. Let's say that owner decides to open up another store. Somebody else approaches them. Now they're over in the other store. And you know what? What is that person doing? They are banging on the door to get this other store that you got. So always talk to the business owner. Ask them, are they opening up anything? Do they know anybody? Because now you're going to be the one that puts your ATM in there, and that person won't be working against you because you'll be the person. And point number 5, try to add features to your business. We call this getting very sticky with location. Maybe you want to add Bitcoin to your ATM. Maybe you want to go in partnership with a guy who is putting Bitcoin ATMs because that'll solidify. Maybe you want to go in partnerships with people who add credit cards. That'll help you keep in the deal. Or maybe you want to just start adding credit cards to your book of business to help. Hey, I got the ATM, I got the credit card. Some guys do vending machines also. Sometimes that'll keep them into a location, or if you're in a bar, maybe you want to go into jukebox business. That'll help you keep more stickiness into your ATM business. But try to make it sticky by adding other features to your ATM business, such as Bitcoin or credit card processing. All right, so if you're thinking about starting your own ATM business, I want to invite you to our free checklist entitled ATM Business Passive Income Checklist, the 5 things you need to know to start your profitable ATM business so you can start earning passive income, make more money for your family, and spend more time with them also. If that sounds like something that's interesting to you, click the link down below and start your ATM journey today. Again, this is Phil from the ATM Mastermind group page, where we buy your freedom at one transaction at a time. Thank you guys for making us #1 on YouTube, and I'll see you over at the next ATM Mastermind video.